Welcome back to Sport Lab, where football meets analysis. Today, we break down the East Midlands derby between Nottingham Forest and Leicester City, a pulsating 2-2 draw that means Forest will return to Europe, but their Champions League dreams hang in the balance.
European football for the club for next season, but we saw the scenes at full time, how much it's hurt everyone. Is it actually a really painful moment right now?
Yeah, today is a tough day for everybody connected to the club, the fans, especially the fans, ourselves, the players. Tough day.
Did you like the performance right up until 2-1 and then somehow they seem to get a control of it?
Yeah, I think first half we can see the goal, but I think we were dominating the game, creating problems. Second half we started better, controlling the game, and I think deservedly so get to the advantage. And after that, I think it was a mistake, defensive mistake that allowed Leicester to go back in the game. I think the game was controlled, and then in the final parts was up and down, both teams trying to score.
So, did you actually feel pretty secure, pretty safe in the game at 2-1? You couldn't see a Leicester goal come in?
No, honestly, I think we were in control of the game. Control, good defensive shape, organised, good possession of the ball.
Has it just been a challenge in these past few weeks, for whatever reason, to put together a complete 90 minutes? Sometimes you've been short of goals. Today, it was at the other end, you weren't able to keep out a Leicester side that has struggled for goals this season.
Yeah. That's clearly we have problems. We had problems in the previous games, and today they manifest again, especially on defensive. The rest, I think we did a good game, good combinations. Not too much space, but even so, creating chances.
You said before the game that sometimes expectation and perception can mess with minds. Do you feel like that's happened with your players a little bit in the last few weeks? The expectation, the pressure of having or being so close to such a big target has ultimately affected them?
Patrick, I honestly don't know the reason. We can easily say it's because of anxiety, because of nerves, but the players don't transmit that. We don't feel it. We feel it that it's about us. It was in our hands. It's not longer in our hands. We try to manage the situation, but the proof is that we are not playing good. We are not solid on defense. We don't shut down the teams. And that is always a problem in the Premier League.
And I guess sometimes guys like me always expect guys like you to have the answer, and sometimes you actually don't quite know why your team's lost a little bit of form.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you. And our main focus as coaching staff is trying to give solutions, but we are not able to do it, and it's also frustrating for us.
What happened at the end, Nuno? Like I said at the start, it was an emotional day for everyone. The owner came onto the pitch, visibly affected by the result. What did he say to you?
No, it was due to the situation. Was a confusion with the situation of T. That frustrates us to play 10 minutes with a player that we had so much confidence and being positive that he's going to score immediately after you don't have it. We made the sub, and after that we play with one man less, and that frustrates everybody. It's obvious.
So what happened there? You thought it was okay to continue, and then I could see he hobbled down the touchline, and it then becomes an issue that maybe he's not okay to carry on.
I think you saw. When there's a player down, get information. We got the information that the player was okay and able to proceed. We made the sub. Unfortunately, we had no stoppage more to do it, and unfortunately, he was not able to continue in helping the team.
Okay, so probably you're as frustrated as anyone about that.
We are all frustrated because we felt Leicester goal came out of, was not in the flow in the game, but we say we concede, let's go for the goal that allows the win, and with two strikers we are positive that we've been able to do it.
And I know this is a very difficult one for you to answer, but are you okay with the owner showing his emotion in that way in front of all of us in the tunnel here and on the pitch? Are you okay with that? It makes your job more difficult.
Football is emotions. Football is emotions. It's difficult to control, especially the day that we had so much, again, expectations, and the fans were incredible. We wanted to proceed. This situation, this fight is not longer in our hands now. We appreciate the effort of the players, the enthusiasm of the fans, and let's go again. I think it's not in our hands, but it's not finished.
First half, intense start, Early blows. Forest came flying out of the blocks, with Chris Wood twice going close in the opening 5 minutes. But against the run of play, Leicester struck first. In the 16th minute, Luke Thomas launched a long throw into the Forest box. After Bilal El Kanous' drive was parried by Matt Sells, Connor Cody pounced to nod in the rebound, his first Premier League goal in nearly 2 years. Forest hit back quickly. A wicked free kick from Anthony Elanga met Morgan Gibbs-White, who glanced home to level things 9 minutes later. Second half, comeback, then collapse. Just after the break, Gibbs-White turned provider, this time curling in a pinpoint cross for Chris Wood, who made no mistake with a thumping header for his 20th goal of the season and 100th Premier League goal involvement. Forest looked set for a massive 3 points, but Leicester, already relegated, showed real character. Buonanotte's magic moment, and Monga's nearly moment. In the 81st minute, Facundo Buonanotte produced a piece of brilliance. Collecting a clever flick from Jamie Vardy, making his 300th Premier League start, Buonanotte danced past Morato before sliding in a sensational solo equalizer. Then, in stoppage time, it could have been heartbreak for Forest. 15-year-old Jeremy Monga, yes, 15, nearly became the youngest goalscorer in Premier League history, only for Sells to deny him with a crucial save. What this means? Mixed emotions. Forest are now mathematically guaranteed European football next season, their first continental campaign since 1995. But failing to beat a relegated rival means they stay 7th, still chasing Chelsea and Aston Villa for that coveted Champions League spot, with tough games at West Ham and then Chelsea to come. For Leicester, there's no avoiding the drop, but Ruud van Nistelrooy's side is showing fight, pride, and flashes of the future, with Buonanotte and Monga offering reasons for hope in the Championship. It was the East Midlands derby that had a bit of everything: goals, drama, youth, and a touch of heartbreak. Forest move forward, but their top 4 hopes have taken a knock. Leicester go down swinging. Let us know in the comments, can Forest still snatch a Champions League spot? And which young fox impressed you most? Like, subscribe, and follow SportLab for all your Premier League storylines, stats, and scripts. Football, analysed. This is SportLab.